Imagine being told you were free, but the news came 2.5 years late. While others celebrated independence, you were still held in chains, forced to work, unaware that freedom had already been written into law. This isn't fiction. This is American history. This is Juneteenth, the day freedom finally reached those who had been left behind. On January 1st, 1863, President Abraham Lincoln signed the Emancipation Proclamation. It declared that all enslaved people in the rebellious southern states were now free. But here's the catch. It couldn't be enforced in areas still under Confederate control. Freedom in name only meant little without enforcement. And in remote Texas, it meant nothing at all. As Union forces advanced, many slaveholders moved west, taking enslaved people with them into Texas. By 1865, Texas had become a stronghold of slavery. Over 250,000 people remained enslaved, even though, by law, they were supposed to be free. Then came June 19, 1865. Union Major General Gordon Granger arrived in Galveston, Texas, with federal troops. He stood before a crowd and read General Order No. 3. The people of Texas are informed that all slaves are free. For many, it was the first time they had heard the news, the first time they were truly free. That moment became the symbolic end of slavery in the United States. 1 year later, on June 19, 1866, the first Juneteenth celebration was held by newly freed communities. They prayed, they sang, they shared food and stories. They wore their best clothes, many for the first time in their lives. It was a day of joy, a day of healing, a day to remember. Juneteenth remained strong in Black communities, even when it was ignored by textbooks and forgotten in classrooms. It became a day of pride, a day to honor the pain, the resilience, and the progress. In 2021, after more than 150 years, Juneteenth was officially recognized as a U.S. federal holiday, but the fight for equality is far from over. Juneteenth isn't just Black history, it's American history. It teaches us that freedom delayed is freedom denied, that justice must be fought for, not assumed, and that some truths, no matter how long buried, must be brought into the light. This Juneteenth, don't just celebrate, reflect, remember, recommit. Because the journey toward freedom is not over. If this story moved you, like, share, and subscribe to help spread the truth. Freedom delayed is a lesson. Freedom honored is a choice. Let's keep choosing justice, together.